Hi guys! So today I'm going to be talking about all about the different types of lumps and everything. So, all about lumps. Lumps stands for reusable menstrual products. You may have heard of them, you may have not heard of them. Lumps is please stop. Sorry, my cat. We have noise and Gina thinks it's not close. Lumps includes cloth pads, menstrual cups, sea sponge tampons, and cloth tampons. You stop, go find your toy and play with it. So, I'm going to start with cloth pads. Cloth pads are basically a very similar to disposable. They can be the same thinness, they can be very thin. No, not the strings on cat, that is not a toy. Sorry. They can be very thin, or they can be very thin just like disposables. They can be the same shape, except there's more variety of cloth pads. Cloth pads can be made of lots of things. For the top, you usually have a peel backing or a fleece backing for your cloth pad. And then for the top, there's many different fabric choices, like whatever is on the market. There's Bamboo Chocolate, which it's going to be a more expensive fabric if you get a pad with that, because it's a fabric that wicks away moisture from your body, so it's a fabric that stays dry very well. Cotton, you can just use plain cotton fabric. There's just plain cotton fabric out on the market. Flannel, fleece. Basically, there's minky, which is a really soft fabric. So there's many choices out there. Like if you want a more softer one, you can get soft ones, but those are going to be more expensive than just like cotton or flannel top pad. So the back, like I said, they either use fleece or QL. QL is a water-resistant backing. So you won't leak everything. So, and then for the inside, they'll usually use either terry toweling or flannel, both usually actually. Because if you just use terry toweling, your cloth pad will get thick. Especially if you're doing overnight one, you get very thick and then it'd be very comfortable. Because you have to put like 5 layers of terry toweling in your overnight pad if you want it to hold overnight. So yeah, especially if you heavy bleed at night, you would want it. It'll be very thick. So most people do. Let's say for a regular scrub pad, you would have flannel, a layer of terry toweling, flannel, and that would be your regular pad. And you'd sew it together. Yeah. You'd have that. And that would be your absorbent, see? That's what absorbs the menstrual fluid. And of course they would have ones just like disposables as well, and they have snaps like on a bag. You might say snaps on a bag. So yes. Like snaps, like not like over buttons like you'd have on your jeans. But like most likely it's a snap. I don't know how to explain, but it's just snap. And the wings would be the same fabric as the top and the bottom. And then, of course, they would have, I think they have a layer of flannel in it, a layer or two of flannel in it, or maybe a layer of terry toweling in it. It's very difficult to tell what's in the wings. The wings are usually thinner or the same as the actual pad. And you could just snap them together on your underwear, and they do make some with sound, but those don't have color. There's a few sellers. These are more popular sellers. There's push style pads. I can't even think of something. Like pink lemonade something. You can probably just. There's also there's kitty cat talk, which we talk shaped like cats and mice. She has a few mice. And yeah, so I'm going to be moving on to talk about menstrual cup. A menstrual cup is a silicone, usually a silicone cup that is made, of course you have silicone, it's a bell-shaped silicone cup that you fold up and insert into your vagina, and it would collect the menstrual fluid, and then you could just dump it out and reinsert it, or of course clean it. and it's usually made of medical grade silicone, and it's shaped like a bell, or there's others that are just really odd shapes. The Bemicycle is not a bell, it's kind of like a cylinder, like round, we saw. And there's many different types. There's actually one cup that's made of TPE or TPA? Okay. TPE, that's the Maluna cup. The Maluna, most cups they have two sizes, but the Maluna has very many sizes actually, in very many different colors. Most cups just have a size 1 and a size 2. Size 1 is if you have not had a child vaginally and is under the age of 30, and the size 2 is usually if you've had a child or you're over the age of 30. So yeah. There's the deep cup. Most people do not like the deep cup because it's a very large cup. There's also the lily cup, and the lily cup also has a lily cup compact one. It's collapsible. It can collapse, so it's like these, and it keeps like this big, so it's very easy to transport. And just like, touching back if you saw your cycle or period on the gut when you're out and about, and you don't have to worry about it. Collapse it and put it. Same thing, but like if you care on the tampons, except this would not look like it was anything. It looked maybe considered meals. So, and then there's the, like I said, the Luna, there's the Ruby cup, the Len cup, the Lunette, many different types on the market. They usually come in many different colors, so that's if you like different colors. Otherwise, they can just come in a bit more clear, or like this, anyway, like pink, blue, green, purple. There's many different colors that you can choose from. So yeah, and so yeah, I'm going to be moving on to sea sponge tampons now. What is a sea sponge tampon? I don't know anything about these, so I'm reading off a website, seaspongecompany.com, if you'd like to know. A sea sponge tampon is a molecular living organism that goes on the ocean floors all over the world. Sea sponges come in very many different shapes, sizes, and colors. They have a hard outer shell and a soft, porous, in fact, I'm probably butchering that word. This inner squishy is highly absorbed, and the inner portion of the sea sponge tampon is incredibly durable, but sufficient to withstand and taxes to the mountains. They are luxurious as well as sluggish alternatives to bathing and cosmetics. Dishwashing, pet bathing, car washing, exfoliation, wall painting, often cause colorless wall painting, natural decoration, photography props, first aid, and they can even be an alternative to tampons. So they are vegan, and they come in different sizes, and you can actually trim them to your own size. So if like you get the wrong size and it's too big or something, you can trim it to your size, and you just wet it and get it softened, and then you insert it. It's kind of like a non-advocated tampon, how you like insert it, except it doesn't have a string and you have to reach in to put it out, and then you just rinse it all out, and they give you the smash bag to put in. So yeah, now I'm going to be moving on. There's not much, I don't know much about these. You just have to like Google sea sponge tampons, and that's what I did, and I came up with this. Now, cloth or crochet tampons. That's another, this would be great if you use tampons, but yet you want to switch to something more natural alternative. These would be great because they are basically like it, and you can even use an applicator for cloth and crochet tampons. So they are made of either like pen, fleece, or crochet, like clean, crochet tampons. I don't know much about these. Okay, so there's not very many on the market, so yeah, I can't say too much about this. So I'm gonna have to say that that's all I know about them, because I don't really know much about cloth tampons. There are not many they're on the market, so I can't. There's not much information online. I can't tell you them. You can make your own. That I know that. I know if you sell it to them, not very many. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's very long. It might take a while to upload. And if you have any requests, please leave them below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And bye guys.